Hello, welcome back once again. In our today's video, I'm going to show you guys a method you never learned at school. This method is very interesting on how to solve a quadratic equation. No completing the square method here, no use of the general quadratic formula, no factorization, no anything that has to do with the solution to this quadratic equation except this particular method I'm about to show you guys. For example, we know that from this quadratic equation, a is equal to coefficient of the leading term, which is 1, b is equal to coefficient of x, which is 2, c, which is the constant, is -3. Then this method implies that we're going to make the following substitutions for x. So we're going to let x equals y minus b over 2a, right? So here, according to these values for a, b, and c, then we're going to make the substitution. X is equal to y minus b is 2 divided by, that is 2 divided by, so 2 divided by 2a, which is 2 times 1, which is 2, and we see that x will be equal to y minus 1. So let's make this substitution. So from here we get, instead of x, so we have y minus 1 squared, then plus 2 into bracket, instead of x we have y minus 1, then minus 3, this is equal to 0. Now to expand this binomial is very easy enough. So we have y squared, right, plus 1 squared minus 2 times y times 1, which is minus 2y. Then we have here plus 2 times y, here is 2y, positive 2 times -1 is -2, then minus 3, this is equal to 0. We can see that from here, -2 plus -2y plus 2y is 0. So we have y squared plus 1 minus 2 minus 3 here is minus 5, and then this is equal to 0, right? So this is equal to 0 from here. So get y squared, 1 minus 5 is -4, so this is equal to 0. Take 4 to the right hand side, you get y squared is equal to 4. Take the square root. Remember, the right hand side we have plus or minus, then the square root of 4, which is equal to plus or minus 2. Amazing. Now let's go back to the original substitution. So remember, x is equal to y minus 1. Now to solve for x, right, so we have the following substitutions to make for y. Remember, when y is equal to positive 2, we have it the left hand side, and when y is equal to -2, so here x will be equal to y minus 1 will become 2 minus 1, so we get x is equal to 1, right? And for here we have y, is that y or x we are looking for? So we're looking for x, sorry for that. So here, so our x here will be equal to y minus 1, which is -2 minus 1, so we get x is equal to -3. So does that imply that these are the two real solutions to this equation? So let us go back and check. Our equation is x squared plus 2x minus 3. So let's see whether these solutions satisfy our equation. So x squared plus 2x, right, minus 3, that this must be equal to 0. So plug in 1, we get 1 plus 2 here, 3 minus 3, which is 0, and that is correct, right? So this is obviously correct. And for -3 squared is 9, plus 2 times -3, which is negative, oh, yes, of course, so -6. So we have here -6 already. So we have -6, then minus 3, this is obviously equal to 0. Therefore, we have x is equal to 1 or -3. Okay, now another question here is, what about quadratic equations with complex solutions? So let's see, let us start with x squared plus 2x plus 7. This is equal to 0. So let's make the following substitution. Remember, a here is 1, b here is 2, and c here is 7. So we're going to let x equals y minus b over 2a. So we get x is equal to y here, y is y, then minus b here is 2 divided by 2a, which is 2. We have y minus 1 is equal to x. So making that substitution here, so we get y minus 1 squared plus 2 into bracket y minus 1 plus 7, this is equal to 0. So here expanding y squared minus 2y plus 1, right? Then plus 2y minus 2 plus 7, this is equal to 0. So from here, this is 0, right? Negative 2y plus 2y is 0. So we have here y squared. So here 1 minus 2 here, then plus 7, right? First of all, 1 plus this 7 here is 8. 8 minus 2 is positive 6. So we have here positive 6. This is equal to, take this positive 6 to the right hand side. We get y squared is equal to negative 6. So here, take the square root. This is plus or minus square root of negative 6, which is equal to plus or minus square root of negative 1 is iota. Then we have root of 6. Let us solve for x. Remember, x is equal to y minus 1. So here, when y is equal to positive iota root of 6 here, and when y is equal to negative iota root of 6, so here x will be equal to y minus 1, which is iota root of 6 minus 1. So this is a solution. And here, y will be equal to negative iota root of 6 minus 1. So let us rewrite it as negative 1 plus iota root of 6. So this is our solution. So you can see that this method also gave the complex solutions too, right? So, oh, is that y or x? So this is actually x, right? So here, this is x. So here we get x is equal to negative 1 minus iota root of 6. So these are the two complex solutions. So when you want to put them together, so if you want to put them together, so we do it as x is equal to negative 1 plus or minus iota square root of 6. So we have the solutions here. Please, if this is really helpful, please do well to subscribe to my channel. Also like, comment and share.